Shabbat Shalom. It's so wonderful to be here with all of you this evening. Shabbat Shalom, Steve and Sandy and Jules and Ruth and Taco. It's such a blessing to be here with everyone. Shabbat Shalom to Philip and Beverly Sklover, or as I like to call them, Mom and Dad, and as sometimes they are called in this house, Grandma Beverly and Granddude. And Shabbat Shalom. It is awesome of the seeing you, Shayna Lieberman. Welcome back to Or Hadash from the northern of the Carolinas. And Shabbat Shalom to Harry. It's great to be with everybody. I know Bina really wants to be able to see Taco tonight, but unfortunately over YouTube, We cannot see Taco, but everyone can see Bina. So Shabbat Shalom from Bina and from all of us in our home to all of you in your homes. And we'll begin this evening with the lighting of the Shabbat candles in Sidur Kol Haneshama on page 5. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu le'adlik ner shel Shabbat. Yada-da-nai-nai-nai, yada-da-nai-nai-nai, yada-da-nai-nai-nai-nai, yada-da-nai-nai-nai, 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 yada-da-nai-nai-nai-nai, yada-da-nai-nai-nai, 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 yada-da-nai-nai-nai. Yada-nai-nai-nai-nai-nai-nai. Page 7. Yedid nefesh avarachaman meshoch avdecha el retzonecha yarut avdecha kemo hayam lishtachaveh el mul hadarecha teravlo yedidutecha minof vetzuf vechol tam yada-nai-nai-nai, 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 yada-nai-nai, yada-nai-nai-nai, 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 yada-nai-nai, yada-nai-nai-nai, 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 yada-nai-nai, yada-nai-nai-nai, 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 yada-nai-nai-nai. The bottom of page 12, the Kavanah from Rabbi Rami Shapiro. Angels are another name for feelings. When we love and act with kindness, we create angels of love and kindness. When we hate and act with violence, we create angels of hatred and violence. It is our job to fill the world with angels of love, messengers of kindness that link people together as one family. These past few weeks have been weeks filled with many, many different people bringing many divergent angels into this world, manifesting fear, manifesting divisiveness, but also manifesting love, manifesting support, especially mutual support, manifesting caring in ways that they verbalize and ways that they just symbolize by what they choose to wear. As we move and sing our way through the Psalms of Kabbalat Shabbat, I want to invite each of us in the chat to share a moment that you have encountered one of these angels being manifest in our world. Acts of love, acts of kindness, acts of support, acts of confusion, acts of hatred, acts of divisiveness. What angels have you encountered this week as you've moved through this week as we approach Shabbat? And what have you tried to manifest in our world? Page 25. Shiru l'Adonai, Shir Hadash, Shiru l'Adonai, Kol haaretz, Shiru l'Adonai, Baruch Hu Shemo, Basaru miyom le'yom Yeshuato, Shiru l'Adonai, Shir Hadash, Shiru l'Adonai, Kol haaretz, Shiru l'Adonai, Baruch Hu Shemo, Basaru miyom le'yom Yeshuato, Basaru miyom le'yom Yeshuato. Livnei Adonai kiva kiva yishbot haaretz yishbot tevel betzedek ve'amim be'emunato. Adonai melech tegel haaretz yismechu him rabim anan ve'arafel sviva. Page 31 at the bottom at the asterisk. Or zarua latzadik ul yishrei lev simcha simcha yananai. Or zarua latzadik ul yishrei lev simcha simcha yananai. Yananai yamanai yananai Yishrei lev simcha simcha, or zarua latzadik ul yishrei lev simcha simcha yananai yananai yamanai or zarua latzadik Yishrei lev simcha simcha or zarua latzadik ul yishrei lev simcha or zarua latzadik ul yishrei lev simcha yanai. Angels of the week. Neighbors setting up the swing set in our backyard that they gave us for free for the asking so that our grandkids can use it. The angel of presence of community saying Kaddish for a friend this morning in Minyan. And as we rise in spirit or in body for Psalm 29, Mizmor LeDavid on page 37, we welcome additional angels, presences brought into this world, reflections from our week, things that have been made manifest in our lives this week. And also say Shabbat Shalom and welcome to Rich and Lee and Lindsay Lieberman. And anytime the Lieberman family wants to crash our Shabbat at Or Hadash, you are more than welcome, whether from Texas, New Jersey, North Carolina, Towson, anywhere and everywhere. The Liebermans are always welcome at Or Hadash. Page 37. Mizmor LeDavid, Havul Adonai b'nei Elim, Havul Adonai, Kavod va'oz, Havul Adonai kevod shemo, Ishtachavu Adonai b'hadrat kodesh, Kol Adonai al hamayim, El hakavod hirim, Adonai al mayim rabim, Kol Adonai b'koach, Kol Adonai behadar, Kol Adonai shover arazim, Vaishaber Adonai et arzei halavanon, Vayarkitem k'mo egel Levanon, Vesiryon kemo vein re'emim, Kol Adonai chotzev lahavotesh, Kol Adonai yachil midbar, Yachil Adonai midbar kadesh, Kol Adonai yicholel hayalot, Vayachesov Yeharot Uvechalo Kulo Omer Kavod, Adonai Lama Buyashav Yeshev Adonai Melech Leolam, Adonai Oz Le'amo Yited, Adonai Yevarech et Amo V'Shalom. Yai, 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 yai. We can be seated as we turn to Lechadodi on page 41, and it's our tradition at Or Hadash to sing the stanzas at the top of each of the pages. Page 41, 43, 45, and then both the top and the final stanza on page 47. Lecha dodi likrat gala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat gala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor v'zachor libedibur echad hishmianu, El hamehu chad Adonai echad u'shemo echad l'shemo tiferet ve'litchila. Lecha dodi likrat gala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat gala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nehel chahakim mekor haberacha merosh mikedem nesu chasov maaseh b'machshavat tchila. Lecha dodi likrat gala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat gala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Hitoreri kiva orach, Kumi uri shir daberi kevod Adonai alayich nigla. Lecha dodi likrat gala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat gala, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Yananai, yai, yananai, likrat Yamin usmal tifrotzi me'et Adonai ta'aritzi al yadish behin partzi veni esmecha venagilai lecha dodi likrat kala penei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likrat kala penei Shabbat nekabela. We rise as we face the entrances of our homes and greet the Shabbat bride. Boi v'shalom ateret bala gam besimcha uvetzochola toch emunei am segula boi chala lecha dodi likrat kala penei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likrat kala penei Shabbat nekabela Page 49. Mizmor Shir Le'Yom HaShabbat. Page 51 at the asterisk. Tzadik katamar yifrach keres balvanon yiske shetulim bevet Adonai bechatzrot Eloheinu yafrichu od yenuvun beseva deshenim vera'ananim yehiyu lehagid ki ashar Adonai tzuri velo Adonai malach Ehud lavesh Adonai Ozit Azar Avtikon Tevel Baltimod Nechon Kisecha Me'az Me'olam Atad. Edotecha ne'emnu me'od levetecha nava kodesh Adonai le'orech yamim. Shabbat Shalom. We arrive here at the Baruch on page 57, and we note the transition from Kabbalat Shabbat, our service for welcoming in the Shabbat bride, the essence of this day of rest, this oasis in our week where we get to just leave it all behind and rest, and metaphorically at least unplug and step out of all that has been swirling around us and all that has caught us in its swirling and come to a state of rest. And as we daven Kabbalat Shabbat, we also notice that the sun is setting out our windows, at least here in the Eastern time zone. The sun is beginning to dip. The shadows are lengthening. And we take a step into Mariv, our evening service. Baruch Hu, our call to worship, our anchor in community, a prayer that we need a minyan, 10 Jewish people in community in order to say. And so we take a moment and we look through the chat, we look around this room, we look around the rooms that we're sitting in, family members, photos of beloveds long lost, photos of those across the country. And we look in the chat at all of those who are gathered here in community in this moment, making this minyan that enables us to gather together in community to welcome Shabbat and to rise on page 57 for Baruch Hu as we bless the source of life. As we bless the source of life, so we are blessed. As we bless the source of life, so we are blessed. And the blessing gives us strength and makes our vision clear. And the blessing gives us peace and the courage to dare. As we bless the source of life, so we are blessed. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bivaro mariv aravim b'chokhma poteach sha'arim u'bitbuna mishaneh yitim u'alif et hazmanim u'soter et hakochim u'rokim u'yirtzim u'mavir yom u'mehevi layla u'mavdil ben yom u'ben layla Adonai tzvaot shemo Elachai v'kayam tamid yimloch aleinu le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai hamariv aravim avat olam b'Yisrael Israel. Page 61, we join together in the interpretive version of Ahavat Olam by Rami Shapiro. We are loved by an unending love. We are embraced by arms that find us even when we are hidden from ourselves. We are touched by fingers that soothe us even when we are too proud for soothing. We are counseled by voices that guide us even when we are too embittered to hear. We are loved by an unending love. We are supported by hands that uplift us even in the midst of a fall. We are urged on by eyes that meet us even when we are too weak for meeting. We are loved by an unending love. Embraced, touched, soothed, and counseled, ours are the arms, the fingers, the voices. Ours are the hands, the eyes, the smiles. We are loved by an unending love. Blessed are you, beloved one, who loves your people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, ohev amo Yisrael. Page 65, the Shema. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Ve'avta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi metzavecha hayom al levavecha ve'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam b'shivtecha b'veitecha u'v'lechtecha b'derech u'v'shochbecha u'v'kumecha u'kashartam leot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot bein einecha u'chetavtam al mezuzot beitecha u'v'sha'arecha v'haya We continue silently with one of the two biblical selections that follows. Adonai Elohechem Emet. A commentary that connects, perhaps, sea creatures, creatures that perhaps were found in the Sea of Reeds as our ancestors, our mythic ancestors, crossed from enslavement in Egypt and its narrowness into the expansiveness of the Midbar, the wilderness. A commentary on the bottom of page 73, not at all about people, but all about a sea snail. Techelet is Sidon blue, which is obtained from a shellfish. Sidon, or royal blue, is associated with majesty. Even today, the British Queen wears a blue sash. The Jews were so oppressed at the time of Bar Kokhba in the rabbinic period that indigo, a vegetable dye, replaced Sidon blue on their tzitzit, the fringes of their prayer shawls. The Romans banned the blue fringe because of its symbolism. During the 19th century, the Radnitzer Hasidim reintroduced its use. Now other Jews have also begun to use it. The long techelet, Sidon blue thread, intertwined with short white ones, is a complex and powerful image that hints at the interplay between majesty and subject within our own hearts. As Yisrael, we are named for our trait of wrestling with God, wrestling with commandments, wrestling with things in our world that are normative, that we feel are unjust or unfounded, struggling perhaps with one another. The old adage, of course, 2 Jews, 3 opinions. But this is not a character flaw. This is core to our identity. We are Yisrael, we are God wrestlers. And we also wrestle with our identity. This weekend we celebrate Independence Day, the 4th of July, the day of the birth of our nation, the anniversary of the birth of our nation, as we are living in a nation that is deeply polarized and torn apart by ideological difference, exacerbated by the fact that we are living through a global pandemic. And yet, we wear our techelet. We fly our American flags, even though we know that perhaps the person standing next to us waving their flag feels that their flag carries with it a symbolism different than the symbolism we would ascribe to ours. Even within our own community, as we don the same symbols, we don't know whether they are imbued with the same imagery from one person to another. And we certainly know that that is true when it comes to how we envision the divine. If there are 2 Jews and 3 opinions, there are certainly 2 Jews and about 8 theologies. And yet, we interweave the techelet, the thread of Sidon blue, the thread that allows us to feel that even when we are in a place where it feels like everyone around us is doing something that just flies in the face of everything we think of as right and just, we get to see that blue thread and remember that our voice is authentic too. Our position is worth saying. Our understanding and imagery around a symbol is just as valid as those who have sought to co-opt it. The long techelet thread intertwined with short white ones is a complex and powerful image that hints at the interplay between majesty and subject within our own hearts. We see that thread of techelet and remember the commandments. We see that thread of techelet and remember that we are never alone, that we are always part of a coalition of beloveds, a mixed multitude doing good works in our world to help that arc of history to bend towards justice. And with that notion, with that kavanah in our hearts, we turn to words of freedom, words of redemption, words of bravery, words of resilience, words of mi chamocha on page 77 and 79 in our Siddur. Tehilot la'el elyon, Baruch hu mvorach Moshe umalchuto beratzon, kiblu alehem Moshe uMiriam, uvnei Yisrael lecha anu, shira b'simcha rabba ve'ameru chulam, mi chamocha, mi chamocha, mi chamocha, mi chamocha, mi chamocha, mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha, mi kamocha, mi kamocha, mi kamocha, mi kamocha, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, Nora tehilot, oh say felen, Nora tehilot, oh say felen, malchutecha rauvanecha bokei hayam, lifnei Moshe zeli anu ve'ameru Adonai imloch le'olam va'ed, Adonai imloch le'olam va'ed, v'nehemar kipad Adonai et Yaakov ugalo miet chazak mimenu, Baruch ata Adonai gal Yisrael. Page 81. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom v'amitenu malkeinu l'chaim. Ufros aleinu sukat, sukat shalomecha. Ufros aleinu sukat, sukat shalomecha. Spread over us the shelter of your peace. Sukat, shelter of your peace. Baruch ata Adonai, haporei sukat shalom. Aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'al Yerushalayim. We rise on page 85 in spirit or in body for V'shamru. V'shamru v'nei Yisrael et Shabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. We remain standing as we prepare to enter into the silent Amidah on Friday night for Erev Shabbat. A moment where we get to enter into our space of prayer in whatever way we need, using whatever liturgy we need, because we are given a special gift each evening as our Amidah, the central prayer, or rather the central chain of prayers in our liturgy, is recited silently rather than aloud as it is in the morning and in the afternoon. And so with this gift of silence, we are also given the gift of the most expansive liturgy that we could ever want to offer, because it is the prayer of our own hearts. And so we'll read together the kavanah, the intention, on the bottom of page 88 from Rabbi Sheila Peltz-Weinberg, and then we'll enter into the Amidah in silence, beginning on page 91, davening perhaps the words on the page in Hebrew or in English, the commentary below the line, the poetry in the back of the Siddur, or perhaps our own private liturgy, the prayers of our own hearts. Dear God, open the blocked passageways to you, the congealed places. Roll away the heavy stone from the well, as your servant Jacob did when he beheld his beloved Rachel. Help us open the doors of trust that have been jammed with hurt and rejection. As you open the blossoms in spring, even as you open the heavens in storm, open us to feel your great, awesome, wonderful presence. Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi tehillatech. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. 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 Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. Ve'imeru, Amen. Shabbat Shalom. As we emerge from our silent private prayers through the gateways of our prayer for peace, Oseh Shalom, we notice that we enter back into community. And it is perhaps in community that we can also best feel held as we face illness and as we face the reality of living with the need for healing in our families, in the lives of our loved ones, in our cities, our state, our nation, our world. Misha Berach Lecholim, our prayer for healing, is a moment not only to pray for healing and wholeness, but also to see one another and be seen, to hold one another and be held. And so I want to invite each of us, if there's someone that we're holding in our hearts, or perhaps if we're holding ourselves in our hearts, our own need for healing and wholeness, to share the names of those you're thinking of in our chat. And I will also share the names of those who are on our congregational Misha Berach list between the two verses of our prayer in song, so that we can together create both our own Misha Berach list as one whole community, and also so that we can notice all of those in our community who are in need of a little bit of support, extra time, extra empathy, extra chicken soup. Misha Berach Avotenu Mekor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. And this week at Or Hadash, we're thinking of and sending our hopes and our prayers for healing and wholeness to Roberta Archibald, Arden Bell, Carol Mueller-Bell, Jillian Eve Bach, Rabbi Deborah Bowen, Sarah Sarulnik, Bill Conrad, Robin Kupo, Francesca Dever, Susan and Paul Driver, Eric Gershman, Jonathan Giannini, George and Gail Glansberg, Hal Goodman, Amy Gross, Sheila Guthrie, Alberta Hall, Cordula Hamish, Chava Hurley, Michelle Kalish, Sharon Cass, Fran Kaufman, Elsie Lieberstein, Len McEwen, Robert Mueller, William Mueller, Anthony Nero, Lisa Nicholson, Stan Pollock, Abby Rosenberg, Mike Rosenberg, Shelley Sanders, Willie Schneer, Bertha Schwartz, Tricia Slater, Margaret Steiber, Ellen Stewerman, Lloyd Suter, Lynn Van Engel, Isabel Vita, Stan Wexstein, Millie Weissman, Grace Zangwil, Eileen Zeff, and Dorothy, Itzik Mandelbrod, Leah Schwartz, Dorothy Lyons, Claire Fazio, Doug Proudman, Shirley Levin, Ivy Snitzer, Shelley Rosenberg, Jillian Samansky, the entire Oswald family, Sandy Levy, Eric Griffin Shelley, Asha, Jen O, and Frank S. Misha Berach Mekor habracha leavoteinu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. We turn from our hopes of healing and wholeness to the overflowing cup that we fill with joy. Our Friday night Kiddush, page 119. We rise in spirit or in body. Oh, and my Kiddush helper is less napping than I thought she was. Kiddush helper, come join me. Savri Chavirai.
L'chaim.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho b'ahava u'ratzon hinchilanu zikaron lema'aseh v'reishit ki hu yom techila lemikrae kodesh zecher litziat Mitzrayim. Ki eleinu karata ve'otanu kidashta la'avodatecha ve'shabbat kodshecha be'ahava u'ratzon hinchaltanu baruch atah Adonai mekadesh haShabbat.
Amen.
L'chaim. How's grape juice tonight? Good, good. We remain standing for Aleinu on page 121. Aleinu l'shabeach ladon hakol latet gedula liotzer breshit shenatan lanu Torah temet v'chaye olam nata b'tochenu v'anachnu korim umishtachavim umodim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu shehu notei shemayim v'yosed haaretz u'moshe v'ikarosh shliach. When senseless hatred reigns on earth and people hide their faces from one another, then heaven is forced to hide its face. But when love comes to rule the earth and people reveal their faces to one another, then the splendor of God will be revealed. Kakatuv b'toratecha Adonai yimloch leolam va'ed v'nemar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz bayom hahu yihyeh Adonai echad u'shemo echad. We can be seated. And as we turn in our Siddur to page 131 for Kaddish Yatom for Mourner's Kaddish, we also turn in our hearts and in our memories to those whom we've loved and lost in recent weeks, in the past month, and those whom we've lost in this season in years past. This week at Or Hadash, I'll read the list of yortzites that I have that we are marking, and I also want to invite anyone who's remembering someone tonight to share their names as well in the chat, so that all of their memories and their legacies and their lives can be called to mind. This week at Or Hadash, we're still in a period of Shloshim, the month following the passing of Louis Pizarni, father of Jill Marmion, father-in-law of Jim, and grandfather of Emily, Molly, and Laura Marmion, and of course of Mike Oswald, who passed away last week, husband of Lisa Oswald, father of Sylvan, Emily, and Jenny, and longstanding member of our Or Hadash community. And we're marking the Yortzites, the anniversaries of the deaths of Michael Leon Brand, brother of Miriam Orenstein, Ira Jaffe, father of Eileen Jaffe, Frederick Charles Cohen, father of Stessa Cohen, Max Orenstein, father of Harry Orenstein, Sylvia Blackman, mother of Paula Pavel, and Claire Roman, grandmother of Jeffrey Roman. And is there anyone else for whom we are saying Kaddish this evening? And mourners and those observing a Yortzeit, want to invite you to rise as we turn to page 131 for Mourners Kaddish, along with those whose tradition it is to rise for Kaddish Yatom. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemeh rabah.
Amen.
Be'alma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei. B'chayechon v'yomechon v'chaye dechol Beit Yisrael. Ba'agala v'zman kariv v'imru. Amen. Yehei shmei rabah mevorach leolam ulalmei almaya. V'yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yithadar v'yitale v'yithalal shemeh tekudsha. Brichu. La'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tush b'chata v'nechemata, da'amiran be'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imru.
Amen.
Amen. Shabbat shalom, everyone. It's so terrific to be here all together. A couple of messages and announcements before we sign off for the evening. Next week is a really wonderful Shabbat weekend. Friday night, the 10th, will be our 3-part harmony family service with Tat Shabbat at 6 p.m., a community candle lighting in L'chaim immediately following at 6:30, and then at 7 o'clock, live streamed here on YouTube, our family service. It'll be co-led by Barbara Weissman, our education director, and Dave Levinson on guitar as our song leader. And again, for Tots, that starts at 6:30 for community candle lighting, 7 o'clock service, and that's Friday the 10th. Saturday the 11th, at the end of Shabbat at 7:30, we will gather for Havdalah and an author reading. We're welcoming poet and author Marge Piercy. She'll be joining us via Zoom for an interactive author reading and discussion with this fantastic poet who, in addition to being, published internationally, is also published on nearly every 5th page of the Siddur. I often like to refer to her as the poet laureate of the Kol HaNeshama Siddur series. The following Shabbat, Friday night, the 17th of July, which happens to also be my birthday, will also be our celebration of Pride Shabbat. More details will come out on our website and in the HaKesher newsletter. Please do, if you're not on our newsletter, go on over to orhadash.com, sign up for the newsletter. Especially those of you who are out-of-towners who have become Friday night regulars. It's very easy to join the newsletter. And don't worry, we won't ask you to pay any dues, just for the news. But so the 17th will be Pride Shabbat, and more details are coming on that. And then the following weekend, Saturday night, the 25th, in honor of the 30th anniversary of the passing of the Americans with Disabilities Act, the ADA, we will be having a film watch party and discussion talk back on the documentary Crip Camp, and talking about the legacy of the ADA and perhaps what's in the future for the next 30 years of the disability rights and disability justice movement here in the United States. And that'll again be at 7:30 p.m. on Saturday night, the 25th. And lastly, our Tisha B'Av observance is going to be on Erev Tisha B'Av, the night leading into beginning the 9th of Av, which is Wednesday night, the 29th. And again, details will be online on the Or Hadash website and in the HaKesher newsletter. I want to wish everyone a Shabbat Shalom. It is so wonderful to be here with everyone tonight, welcoming Shabbat together from our home into all of your homes. And so we sing, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Stay on that part. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. See you tomorrow morning. Torah study is at 9 a.m. On Zoom, and services begin at 10 a.m. Shabbat Shalom from our to your home.